nigga. Anyways, this is us. 2 Timothy 3.
Don't forget about Eli. Hey, there's a brother we know, lawyer in our camp, Levi, man. That brother is more of a high priest than your ass. He young, real young. But let's remember Sammy. He was put in the priesthood as a baby from the birth. His mother said, I'm going to give him to the Lord until the day of his death. So, and he was a Levite, so fuck out of here, man.
Here's 2 Timothy 3 and 16. This is the King James Version. Then I'm going to read the New International Version. All right, it says, all scripture is given by inspiration of the Most High and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness.
So they disannul it. They don't want the reproof. Clearly, they don't want that. And the instruction, you don't want that. So y'all through, man. You're done. Because if you don't have that, like, how you gonna run a nation without instruction? You have to be ordered to run the nation. It has to be reproof. You have to have laws in place. Like, hey man, you run the red light, you through. You go rob and shit, you through.
So here it is. We're at the end of this thing, and the so-called high chief priest of all Israel is telling us that the book of Hebrews all of a sudden isn't the word of the Most High.
It's bugging out.
And we don't know who wrote it.
Yeah, and we don't know who wrote it. Yeah, here it is. We're at the end of all this, and we still don't have the 100% truth. Like, come on, man, don't make sense.
And that's basically saying that Esau can be saved, because in Hebrews it says that there is no place found.
Yeah, Esau.
That's right.
So you saying Edomites can make it now, or
because I guess his mother is an Edomite. Get the fuck out of here, man. Chains and fucking whips for every goddamn Edomite. I don't give a damn.
Hey, you know he wanted his mom to make it, because he's a fucking
woman.
He's a woman worshiper.
That's what he is. That's why you got the long hair, and don't try to say it's trying to keep a vow. Nigga, you didn't keep your vow to Yahweh Shemel Shai, clown. Because you knew when you came into the camps, you wasn't the head guy. You was a learner like the rest of us. And you was supposed to fall under that order. But your ass fled from the order to do your own goddamn thing. And you Sakari niggas, even in the past, you know it was the Lord who set up the Roman Empire. But you niggas wanted to fight against Rome. Hey, let's go back to Spartacus. He almost took down the Roman Republic. But the Lord was like, nah, can't. Had to take him out, because Yahweh Shai had to be born into that empire. Plus it was mentioned in Daniel that this fourth beast had to rise up. So, you got it.
This is 2 Timothy 3 and 16. This is the New International Version. It says, all scripture is God-breathed. It is useful for teaching, rebuking, correcting, and training in righteousness. The reason I want to bring that, the NIV version says, all scripture is God-breathed, meaning every written word has come from a higher power.
That's right.
There's no wasted word in these scriptures. If it wasn't meant to be in here, then the Most High ordained it not to be in here.
Bro,
all the written words that we have, that we're teaching out of, is here because Yahweh ordained it to be so.
Hey,
period.
It said Yahweh breathed, right?
Yeah.
Hey, didn't Yahweh Shai breathe on the disciples? Breathe on them.
The Rakak Kodash, man.
The Rakak Kodash, right? Breathe into them. And then you got in ancient Egypt, when that death angel went through, you didn't have the blood on your doorpost. When he went into those homes of them first
so he was sucking the breath out.
Took the breath out their ass, man. You through. Hey, Lord, let me your soul is mine. Like, the Lord gonna grab your ass. You through. You ain't even got no spirit, man. You bugging out.
Hey, it's the spirit that what he brought out said God breathed, because when he breathed into Adam the breath of life, that was these things written in this book, the law, statutes, and commandments.
And who was Adam? Yahweh Shai. You see, man, everything makes sense. And you niggas, man, you wouldn't even have no Levitical priesthood. We wouldn't even have a nation if it wasn't for the Lord sending who? Isaac. To Abraham, because they was trying. They had Ishmael, he ain't the son of promise. But what did the Lord say to Abraham? I shall return to you in the time of life. Who came? Isaac. And then through Isaac gave a blessing to who? Jacob. So without this man, he's all throughout the history. Yahweh Shai is our history. Come on, man, it's his story. Come on, man.
If I may, real quick.
Go ahead,
The scholars have gone into the word Yahweh, the tetragrammaton, the YHWH, as a sound of breathing. Yahweh, it's like a breath, exactly.
That's part of the name of the Father. Yahweh, when you go into the root of it, it means to breathe. So not only does it mean Yahweh means So, just to break it down that way. If you ain't gotta believe me, you can look into it.
Bro, let me back you
Man.
up. Let me back you
Go
up.
ahead, I.
This John 1 and 4, in him was life. Woo! And to breathe,
Life.
that's a part of life. If you can't breathe, you dead.
You dead.
So in him was life. And you say you breathe
Was in
on
him life.
That's right.
He gave life.
That's right.
He gave life to in him all things consist.
Yep.
That's right.
And when the baby's born, the first thing that happens, what? They check for that first breath, man. If the baby ain't breathing, it's a stillborn. It's dead. You know?
You niggas are through, man. You niggas want to put death back into our nation. We already been dead. But who quickened us? Yahweh Shai. We were dead in trespasses and sins.
Yep.
But he quickened us, and now we alive.
Yep.
And Yahweh Shai is our essential, because the essentials to life is air, you gotta breathe, food and water. And Yahweh Shai is all of those
All
things,
of
the
them.
bread of life. We get the living water
water.
through him, and he's the breath.
Man, he's our protection. He's the rock. He's the stone. He's our foundation. He's everything.
Everything.
You niggas is on sand. Y'all gonna be washed away.
That's right.
In him was life, and the life was the light of men.
Was the light of men. Because, hey, I believe it was Yahweh Shai who said that he gonna remove your candlestick. If you ain't doing what he told you to do,
Blow out your
he gonna blow you out.
Come on, man.
You go like, hey, Lord, it's cool, man. Barakatah Yahweh Shai, man. Because it said that he was in the midst of the 7 candlesticks. Who was in the midst? Yahweh Shai. When he was described by John the Revelator. Come on, man.
I'll get verse 5. And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not.
So you niggas don't comprehend the light that was shining.
Yep.
But the elect, we had the eye salve, the eyes to see, and the ears to hear. We heard our shepherd and not another, and we seen a great light. Like, hold up, what's that in the dark? Like, you was going to it. You was getting closer and closer to it. Like, on the Iron Giant, bro. I seen the beginning scene of it, and it was funny. The Iron Giant went through the eye of the storm and crashed into the sea. And then the one dude was like, I'm in the midst of the storm. I don't know where I'm at. They're like, where's your current location? He's like, I don't know. I'm somewhere with Rockwell. And he's like, I see the lighthouse. I see it. But yet he crashed into the Iron Giant, and he looked up, and then the eyes and lights came down looking at him like, who was that? We seen the great light. Boom, like, oh, we seen the Lord. So, hey, man, if you seen Yahweh Shai,